Welcome to episode 1 of Phoebe's cooking channel. I decided to start this series because I frequently post pictures of my dinners on Facebook and everyone asks me for the recipes, but I don't really use recipes, so I had a suggestion to do a YouTube channel. So here it goes. So I'm going to start with my first non-recipe recipe of hummus. My daughter Sky, she is 9 years old and she's a picky eater, and I always try and think of types of protein I can send with her in her lunch. And she likes hummus, and I don't really care for the store-bought hummus, so I'm going to show you how I make it. So first I just start with a can of garbanzo beans, and I just rinse them. People usually say rinsed and drained, but I might add some water to the can and then re-drain it again, no big deal. So that goes in there. And then the second ingredient is tahini, which is ground up sesame seeds. This is a little bit more pricey than the garbanzo beans. The garbanzo beans are about $1 a can. But this I think was like $5.99. But you don't need too much, so I shake it up, or you might need to stir it with a spoon. This one is a little bit more liquid, so I don't measure anything. So I just kind of pour a little bit in there. And then the next ingredient I use is garlic. So you can do roasted garlic hummus. That's great. You would just take the whole head of garlic and take off the first little top part of it, and you put it in a little foil pouch with some extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper, and you roast it in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes or so. But I'm just going to use a clove of raw garlic just to give it a little whack. And then you take the paper off. And then I kind of just get it started. You don't really have to chop it too much, but you can if you like. Or you can grate it. And then in it goes. The other thing that you really need for hummus is some fresh lemon, and I forgot my zester. Hang on. Okay. So here's my zester. So I just zest it over. It just adds a really fresh flavor. Again, however much you like, no big deal. And then you just give it a roll, and it gets the juices going. And then maybe about a half a lemon's worth of juice in here. Okay. And then you're going to want to add your seasoning. So cumin is super important. So you gotta add a little bit of cumin in there, a big pinch of salt, some fresh ground pepper. Black or white pepper is awesome. And some Italian seasoning. You can add whatever you want to this. I mentioned roasted garlic before. You can add some jarred roasted red peppers. That's great. You can add fresh herbs. I'm just doing a totally basic version. Okay, so the next thing is extra virgin olive oil. It's super important. So you can kind of add a little bit in the beginning to get it going. If you want a healthier version, you can add chicken stock or some water instead. It's up to you. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil here. And then let's blend it up. And then I'll have my awesome taste testers. Alright, now Sky is always my taste tester, but she's my videographer, so who wants to be my taste tester? Come on over. So, you're going to tell me if it needs any salt or pepper. What do you think, Ava? Here, Alyssa, you want to give it a try?
More salt.
More salt, okay. So that's how we do it. We just add a little bit more salt. Alyssa likes it. Okay. I'm just going to add a little bit of more extra virgin olive oil because I think it's yummy. has passed it off to young Alyssa, and so Sky's going to give it a try.
Hello.
Ooh. How's that? And then I do have this little spatula. You kind of want to push it down a little bit.
Perfect.
It's perfect? Okay, I'm going to give it one more blitz, and then we're going to try it again. So here we go. Done deal. So, I am going to put it in here. There is nothing better than homemade hummus. It's just so much better than the store-bought version. And then what I do is I might put it in a little Tupperware and send it to school with the girls. And their new favorite thing is these pretzel thin crisps. Here you go, Sky. Thank you very much. Well, let's try it with the hummus, girls. Come on. All right, so I have different veggies over here, and dig on in.
Oops, I already put that on.
Is it good, girls? Is it good, girls? Show the girls. Yummy. All right, so join me next time for the next episode of Phoebe's Cooking Channel, and like and subscribe and comment down below on any additional recipes you would like me to show you. Thank you so much, guys. Toodles.